Welcome to the Final Expense Sales Academy, the hub for mastering the art of final expense life insurance sales. If you're looking to become a pro in the final expense industry, you're in the right place. My name is Kyle Williams, and I'm your host to go through the ins and outs of the final expense business, from tips to tricks to industry insights. We cover everything you need to close deals with confidence, provide true value to your clients, and become a better insurance agent. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get started on elevating your sales game one video at a time. Hey guys, in this episode, we're going to talk about what to do if a client misses a payment on one of your policies. So, especially in final expense, clients are notorious for missing payments. If you've been in the business for more than a month, you've experienced your first missed payment. Can it be frustrating? Absolutely, but it's a part of the business. No matter what you do, it's going to happen. And let's understand the reason why it happens. On final expense clients, the margins for their budget is just not very big. They're on a fixed income. They're usually living on Social Security or disability. And so, sometimes it's just all the money goes out before their insurance payment comes in. And it's just, these individuals usually get paid on, whatever day they get paid. Let's just say the 3rd, and by the 5th, they have no money, and they're like that way for the rest of the month. It's a fact of life, and it's how they live. So it's good to understand where they are and their psychology behind it, so that way we can better serve them. So when they miss a payment, what should an agent do? It really blows my mind how many agents do absolutely nothing. They just bury their head in the sand, hoping that it'll just get fixed all by itself. Well, in reality, more than likely, it's not going to happen. The track record with this clientele is they're just going to bury their head in the sand too. And so you have to take control, and you have to take initiative. So that's how we have to approach that. So by working your book of business and working with your clients who miss payments, you can actually cut down your chargeback significantly if it occurs in the advance period, if they miss a payment. So I did a prior video on how to alleviate chargebacks, and I'll put a link here now. That way you can go back and watch that. I won't go over that material again, but it is very applicable here, so I suggest you watch that video. But when a client misses a payment, let's break down on what some steps that you should do to help get that premium back paying. So number one is you should write that person's name down on your to-do list. You should always carry around a to-do list, whether with you or at your computer if you work at home. Have that list so that way you know how to keep track of your clients. There's no way that you can remember it all. So now once you have that person's name written down and probably the carrier that they're associated with, number two is call that person as quickly as possible. Let's get on this quickly. Let's not let it linger. And it can be a real quick phone call while you're driving, while you're on break, whatever it may be. But it's good to call them during business hours as quick as possible. So get the insured on the phone and see what happened. So the goal is not to be competitive on the phone when they miss a payment. Call with the genuineness to see what really happened and see how it is that you can help them out. So I always open up with this. This is how I have always done it. Hey, when they answer the phone, hey, I'm calling because I got a really strange notification about a payment not be able to go through on your policy with us with XYZ carrier. Is everything okay? I was calling because I want to make sure we get this fixed. I thought it was just a really strange notification. What's going on? And just it's a very unguarded way that they'll open them up for just to let you know what's going on. So, and hopefully you can learn a little bit about what the situation's going on, and if it's a situation where their money's not right, they'll tell you, and then just figure out a way how you can get the policy back and understand how your carriers work, so that way you can work with that carrier to keep the policy on the book. So make sure you understand all that. But you'll oftentimes learn that maybe you sold them a policy that was too expensive. Well, that's an easy fix. And if their funds aren't there, but it's there now, or maybe their date of their check changed. All that stuff is easily fixable. So you just have to get them on the phone and figure out what happened. So now number 3 is if you can't get them on the phone, go by and go see them. If next time you're in the area, if you're out that way, drop in and see them, and you approach it the same way. Hey, I'm stopping by. I got a really strange notification about a missed payment. I thought it was really strange. I don't know what happened. Is everything okay? I was just trying to see what's going on and how we can get this fixed, okay? And by doing this, you'll solve the problem, and they'll let you know what the issue is. Just fix the problem. At that point, you're just going to problem solve mode. So it's all about solving the problem. So by doing this and working your book of business, you'll keep the insureds on the book of business longer, which makes you more profitable, makes you more money. It alleviates chargebacks, which keeps money in your pocket. All of this is good things to do. I mean, this is not hard stuff. You spend a lot of money acquiring this client. You spend a lot of time and you spend a lot of effort acquiring this client. So don't let it just go away real easily. It costs a lot less money to preserve the business, and it's a lot less effort to preserve the business than it is to acquire a new one. So make sure you understand that. So keep that in mind. Make sure you do your best to keep the clients on the books. I hope you received something valuable in this episode. Be sure to subscribe so that way you can catch all our latest episodes. If you received something valuable here, share it with your friends, share it on social media, and comment below what was your favorite piece of content in this episode, and we'll see you in the next one.